Alrighty guys, how's it going? Soul Tips here, and today we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4. I did download a mod to make it a little bit more interesting. That was one of the suggestions in the comments, so I went ahead and did that. We're gonna go ahead, hop right into it. Historical AI is off. Alrighty then, for the next country, we're going to be playing as Armenia. So let's go ahead and release them to see where they are. And this is Armenia here. So make sure to leave suggestions in the comments, and I'll pick the best ones to use when playing as Armenia. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and take care of Argentina. So yeah, the mod I have adds quite a bit to all these focus trees. Not just to Argentina, but also to all these South American ones. So if we look at this one, they also have a pretty banger focus trees. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all these by the time war breaks out, but we'll see how things go. Alrighty, so we're a little bit into 1937. I've been doing a lot with the new focus tree. There's a lot to it, so I don't think I'm going to quite be able to do everything before the war starts. Thankfully, a lot of the focuses are pretty short, so I'm able to go through quite a few of them pretty easily. So pretty much I'm working on the industry and our political effort. There's a huge thing you have to do to gain political power. So I'm trying to pretty much have a socialist movement. However, it's not going the greatest. I'm trying to prevent tension from going too much. It's also potential corruption we could have. Other than that, there's quite a bit I have to do. Unfortunately, I'm not gaining enough political power. So my plan for defending against the world, I'm going to consolidate in this area. This is where our capital is, and we have most of our supply hubs within this area. So with that being done, we're going to control pretty much all the supply hubs that are near us. The only one that's sort of going to be out of our control will be this one here. But I decided to abandon that one in favor of this little river defense. So we should be able to hold them off. Anything in this area is just going to die of attrition. So I think it'll be okay to hold there. Then I'll also have to worry about people invading through the ports. I'll have to work on getting my military a bit larger to deal with that. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and keep on going. I'll bring you back once the next update is here. Alrighty, so we made it to 1938. We did have a bit of an issue though. There was a little coup the military had. It was pretty much either let them be in charge or we have a civil war. So I did try the civil war option, which ended up being like, I have 10 divisions, they have 60. So that wasn't going to work. So I ran it back, and this time I just let them be in charge. But I'm not really playing this to play Argentina like the full mod to its extent. So I just changed it back to communist to allow me to have my ideological loyalty here. I'll give us a little bit more manpower. Honestly, it's probably not too big of a deal either way. We have a huge army here. I just have to actually get them in the field now, which I'm doing through this. We're pretty much just trying to get enough guns made to support it. But let me show you the template. It's not too much since I don't actually have any support divisions quite yet. So it's just 7 infantry, anti-air, and artillery. But once I get more support divisions that I have, then I'll probably work on that. Other than that, I've just been working on the focus tree. I got a little bit into the army one. I'm not too big on these. I might go for that one actually to get that extra defense. Then mostly just fixing the economy. I don't want to do too much because this is all going to be helping areas that I don't even control when the war starts. So I'm not going to do too much economy. Mostly just trying to get it if it's in this little area or if it'll benefit me some other way. Alrighty, so we made it to 1939. I've just been working on building up my army a bit more. We've nearly covered the entire fort line, although it's not going to be the greatest defense. And then we still have to get some troops back here. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works out. I'll go ahead and keep on going. Bring it back in the next update. Alrighty, so we made it to 1940. I think we're about ready to start the war. We're not covering all our coastline. That's quite vulnerable yet. However, I think we got enough to start. I don't think they'll be attacking too early for the sea at least. So I think we'll go ahead and get started. But here we go. Argentina versus the world. Alright, so I got a bit to click through here. So as I do this, I just wanted to ask if you're enjoying the video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. This is part of my series where I play every single nation in the game. And I take on the entire world as them. But without further ado, we are in. Let's go ahead and check out the world. Alright, so it looks like for the mod we have a event where we have militia that will pop up. I think we'll do it. Let's see what we got. However, this guy sucks. Dumb finish sniper. Let's go ahead and grab our people here. We'll just bring them to the front line. And the rest will have cover the coast. Alrighty, looks like we're starting to see our first bit of conflict. With that battle alone, we killed over 1,000 of them. We've lost about 34. And it looks like naval invasions are starting. They're threatening to take one of our points here. We'll go ahead and reinforce it. And Honduras has fallen to Gran Colombia, which they're getting pretty big. Alrighty, so we have been facing quite a few naval invasions. So I went ahead and sent out my fleet to hunt down their convoys. Hopefully we'll be able to take a few of them down. And perfect. Looks like we're sinking their convoys pretty easy. So after the first few months of the war, we're looking at 45,000 casualties on their side and 822 on our side. So far pretty good. Once the front line stabilizes, I'll begin making a little bit of a push, just mostly encircling their people here. Then I'd make another fall back to this point. I'm hoping to just continue that until there's not very many people left on the border. And I can just do whatever the heck I want. Alrighty, we're in the 7th month of the war. We've caused almost 140,000 casualties and 620 of our own. So we're having a really nice KD here. Let's see if we can keep it up. Alrighty, looks like we got a couple naval landings here. Let's go ahead and work on dealing with them. Alright, so we managed to defend our port here, so all we have to do is retake this point, and we should be okay. Alrighty, so with that encirclement complete, we can go ahead and secure that area. Alright, so it looks like we have a small issue here, that issue being that we're starting to get pushed back a little bit. Which isn't very good. I'll try and hold them off as long as possible, but I don't know how long we're going to be able to survive here. Alright, so we have managed to survive the first year of the war. It is pretty tricky though. They like to hit us with some constant naval invasions, as well as attacking our border here. However, we seem to be holding for the most part. So let's go ahead and check the stats. We're down about 20,000 people, while the other side is down a little over 200,000. So overall, pretty good KD. Just about 10 kills per death. So I'm pretty happy with that. It is going to be a bit of an issue, as they're starting to drain our equipment quite a bit. So our defense is going to be pretty much temporary since we can't keep up with demand. Yikes. I managed to hold that off. Their navy is becoming a bit of an issue though. I've been trying to do what I can, however they sunk most of my ships already. This is not a whole lot I can really do right now. And looks like we might have an enemy landing here. There's not really a lot I can do at this point. Yeah, it looks like they encircled a few divisions here. I can try to break them out. I'm not sure how much luck we're gonna have though. Yeah, looks like our divisions there just died. Oh, and that was it. Let's go ahead and load back the save to see what our stats were. Okay, so this was just before the naval landing. Looks like it was 28,000 to 229,000. I'll just go ahead and let them do that. Wait, did they just not land in this? Okay then. My submarines must have scared them off or something, I don't know. So yeah, pretty interesting. So I guess in this alternate universe, we kind of survived. I'll see where this one goes. Although I'm not expecting to survive too much longer, especially considering our equipment. Alright, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna make a push here. Let's see what I can do. How are we losing that, bro? That's crazy. I guess British are just built different. And yeah, here's their landing that they're gonna make. I'm not really gonna try. We already know that it's pretty much over. Uh-oh, corruption. Oh well. So yeah, here's their landing. Looks like America and Turkey was involved. But let's just go ahead and check the stats before we do lose. So it looks like it's 35,000 to 245,000. So definitely could have gone better if I properly positioned. What kind of tank is that, bro? That's huge. But but yeah, it could have definitely gone better. The KD itself was okay, but we only really survived for a year and a half, so not the best run. Next time we'll be playing as Armenia, which is just across over here. If I can get to it. Yeah, Armenia here is going to be what we're playing next. So make sure to leave your suggestions in the comments, and I'll make sure to play the best ones there. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to... Okay, game. Okay, chill out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy it, feel free to dislike. I don't mind too much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.